Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Square cut, finds point, no run. But straight to the extra cover fielder. Surya Kumar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. 5 runs added in the over. Netherlands are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Sundar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. India with a massive shout. Swept away but finds the fielder. Gone, caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Netherlands are 6 for 1.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Sundar from the pavilion end. Beautiful catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto that early, that could be 4. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. Bumrah has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll... Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged it. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliant.
Cái lùa để bảo mèo đến. Để nó cái này tên nào á. India nó cái một cái lapang namanya bangga haldi. Aiba lapang aduh. Ah, wicket dia gian. Keluar nih. Aduh, India apa tuh bang? Kishan. Outlaw. Harimage, very good. Vilasana. Vilasana, very good. Kishan outlaw.
They get settled.
Thì mình đẹp chơi cái đó.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No. Terrible shot. 4 runs added in the over. Netherlands are 36 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Aduh, may ilan dyan nih. Connection nggak?
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They couldn't get it through the field. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Chakravarti has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Pandya from the Reliance end.
Ada fiturnya ngecut ini. Kita mikir aku untuk dibawa ini.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Huge edge. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 47 for 3. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Ada tuh ground pun lag ya kenapa?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 6 runs added there. Netherlands.
No.
The bowler looks really confident.
And I don't know.
Cooper watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Glanced away
Let's
nicely.
check out.
Fine short, fine leg. Incredible. What a grab. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, just one off it. Netherlands, a 54 for 4.
They just...
Coba match ചെയ്തു.
Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
Wicket dekat aku panas sekali nih. Over है.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the edge.
Ada wicket dekat.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to the fielder.
Itu mega lah game pas kemudian India, nah, Sri Lanka tiba mencegah gitu tidak?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Chakravarti from the Reliance end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. No reward, but putting pressure
Aduh,
on the
asli
batter.
Ramajek cara bola nih. Malah gue bowling kemana gila.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Netherlands nih, video nih gue.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Swept away, but finds the fielder. 3 runs added in that over. Netherlands are 67 for 5. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
Sing.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
මේක උරුණා මොකද්ද ගහන්නේ? ලංකාවේ සිම්බාබයක් ගහනවද දන්නවද? මේක තවයක් ගහනවා.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Kalau gitu mah leg jack
Power and
kan.
precision in that shot.
Itu bukan leg jack kan.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. Netherlands are 74 for 5. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
FANTECH lah pun
You
hat-trick
can't fault
wicket
the
dekat
bowling.
over attack boleh
Sometimes
tak?
your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Surya Kumar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicked it. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Oh. FANTECH ki catch එකක් අතෑරියා. අද සූර්ය කුමාර catch එක අතෑරියා බං. අතට ආව catch එක යකෝ.
Onto that early. That could be 4. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 86 for 5.
4 run. අර 4 ගහගෙන 913 ඔබ පුනෝන්ට
Bumrah back into the attack. Edged it. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
udah wicket dia क्या tilak ko aramo
That
last
last
one
ball
six
isn't
out
something you want
ball
to
siar
repeat
de
off.
mega
You
hal
don't
din
want to
lo
be giving away easy runs.
over na me lakno heta mega hal din dua India हमको India
Finds the edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their... Him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Out. What a screamer.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
aduh tilak kuat mega ceng
Couldn't get it through the field.
mega elu hal
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Pandya back on now. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time.
aduh bayi bang me mega leg din nih me ground leg
They've
dekhuwa
taken a good catch.
ponte ground de bhaganno
They find themselves 7 wickets down.
aduh
It's
hatli
about
time out
now
lawa
you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
ini kada than se nasta na lakno dane aiye Shivan Dubey, Surya Kumar Bhan.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added there. Netherlands are 102 for 7. Bumrah from the Reliance end.
ද මේක අත් සෙන්ස් වෙනස් කරනවා ලකුණු වෙන මම මේක දාන්න ගත්තේ මේක වෙනස් වෙන්න තියෙනද බා වෙනස් වෙනවා කියන්න
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
110 for 7.
Pandya to bowl the last over.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick
දැන්
wicket.
බැරිදුන මක්කර තියෙන සින්දා
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Caught, gone.
මේක අවුට් දෙයක්ද අම්පයර්ස් කෝල් අම්පයර් දුන්නේ අවුට් නෑ කියලාද අම්පයර් අවුට් එක දෙන්න අපරාධෙක.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been
Wicket
good so
taken.
far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And that's the end of the innings. Netherlands.
දැන් තමයි අපිට ගිහිල්ලා තින්නේ. ඊසි ගහන්න ලකුණක් තියෙනවා. එන්න පොඩ්ඩක් ඉතින් ගහන්න. එකසිය 17 ටාගට් එක. මේක ඊසි ගහනවා.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A direct hit and this could be gone.
අඩ අබිෂේක් සර් පොල් ගහදින්න නේද? ස්ටම්ප් එක ගහලා ගියාම ඊ ස්පින් දාලා.
Beats the field with a great shot. 8 runs out of there. India are 8 for none.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
ඕවර් 11යි බෝල 4යි ලකුණු 82යි ඉවර තුනකට.
Great shot through the gap.
සූරකම අය දුවරන්නේ අවුට් එක කියලා යාපත් හැකනේ කැච් එක.
Nicked it. You just got to accept it and move on.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more
දම
short
ලකුණු
balls
ගහන්නේ
this over.
සිවන්ඩුවේ බෝල් එක්කම ලකුණු 6 ගහලා තියෙනවා. අන්න සූරකම යන්න 6 ගහගත්තා.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Scott, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
ඕවර් 12කට ඕවර් 12ක්ම 83ක් ගහුනේ. නේ 89ක් ගහලා.
Square cut, finds point, no run. 11 runs added there.
මම
India,
6යි.
19 for none.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play.
Shivan
2
Dubey.
overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
හතරයි. ලකුණු 99 විකට් 3යි. Out.
Netherlands with a massive shout.
Out. අඩෝ තවත් අය අබ්බාස් වන්ඩුබේගේ 105යි ලකුණු 100 ගැහුවා. ඕවර් 3 බෝල 4 105යි විකට් 3යි.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. A game today. Three runs added in that over. India 22 for 1. Logan coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
इंडियावर 10 लाखों देशी नाही कशी अटॅक घेऊ 애매가 안된
Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
ओव्हर 10 लाखों कशी अटॅक इकत्तू ना
Power and precision in that shot.
Poor. Still needed to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the edge.
आउट
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
कई बार आउट मारे
Now I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
दहा विकेट टॅब सूर्यकुमार आउट त्याची 10 विकेट हातात आहे बा
Scott with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
त्याची 10 विकेट हातात आहे ओव्हर 10 में बोल देगा
Couldn't get it through the field. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still. That's class of batting. dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder.
Aduh, India kéo xuống rồi kìa.
Seven runs added in that over. India a 39 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Logan from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield.
Meille kirjoittikin Rian Nev.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Surya Kumar has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive outside edge. Nice. No, more fielding changes are coming as the
Over the
restrictions
hatte
are
bowli
lifted.
kai.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Going with pace now. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. End of the over. 9 off it. India a 56 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
ओवर पहाड़ कसी दहा टेक था बॉल 73 इंडिया बॉल 73
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
बॉल 73 इंडिया उन्होंने इधर बोलो
Swept away, but finds the fielder. 5 runs in that over. India a 61 for 2. Van der Gulten from the Reliance end.
अरे एक वहाँ इधर हाथ तक किया वो
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Overpitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
टॉस का දුන්නා එල්ල ගන්නවා කියලා දුබේ 6යි
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Van der Gulten, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
What a lovely shot. To the boundary.
139 විකට් 7යි ඕවර් 16
10 runs added in that over. India a 71. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
හයයි හයයි කියලා හිතනවා ශිවන් ඩුබේ 6යි ඩුබේ 29 මේ 39 පොල් 24 දී
Brilliant diving stop.
ඉතර නැතුව 22 දී ආර්ධික නම් මදි දැනට මදි
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good fielding out in the boundary. Wow, that's missed a lot. Massive outside edge. Netherlands managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
අඩෝ තව හැක් ගහලා ඩුබේ
Ticking the
46යි බා
scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
ඩුබේ 46යි 50යි ඩුබේ බෝල 35ක ලකුණු 5 ගැහුවා
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
ශිවවුන් ඩුබේ බෝල 25ක ලකුණු 5 ගැහුවා ඕවර් 17 153 විකට් 4
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's high. Is there enough
ගිල්ලා
of
කොහොමද
it? There
හම්බෙන්නේ
is.
නෑනේ
Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Too much width, and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed, and it just flew over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 95 for 4. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
ඕවර් දාලා අඩෝ හාර්දික් බෝල් ටිකක් කාලා මොකද ඒ ඩොට් බෝල් දෙයක් කාලා හාර්දික් බෝල් 14 ලකුණු 15 ගහලා තියෙනවා තරම් මදි ඒක දුරන්නේ නැහැ උට අන්න 4යි. රුබේට වදින හැබැයි. අර දික් බෝල් තුනේ දෙයක් ඩොට් කරලා එක සිංගල් එකක් දැම්මා.
Five runs added in the over. India are 100 for 4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
අඩෝ හරිද එකක් ඩොට් බා. බෝල් 10 ලකුණු 16 ගහලා තියෙන හරිද.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge.
19 වෙනි ඕවරේ දාන්නේ. 150.
That looks gone.
9යි.
Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And
Huge edge. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 107 for 5.
partnership.
Van der Gulten has been going really well here.
hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
The end of the match. India
Game money වරයෝ.
margin none. Thank you very much for joining us.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display.
අඩෝ සෙට් ඔක්කොම thank you. like කරු. ගිල්ලෙන්න good night.